Good evening, everybody. I always leave it a minute because it doesn't do it straight away. I'd love to know when it cuts in for everybody. But it does not do it as soon as you click live. It is not live.
Oh, you mean it like chops off the first word?
Yes.
Oh, I'm with you.
I think it's more than just a first word, so it'll be interesting to see where it comes on.
Do you want to talk to the peoples?
Jake, good evening. Richard, hi from Grace, all okay? We'll join as soon as I can. Supper now will be lurking after 7, not a problem. Hi Richard, Brian, beyond 7 or 8, something like that. Oh, so Jake might not make it in then because we're only on till 8. And like Rob's put, Brian will be live after. Mav, good evening, darling. Tum ti dum diddly I bum diddly po. Are you all right there, Mav? Summer Breeze, John and
No,
Holly.
cracked.
Hi, Rob and Grace and everyone in the chat. Hope you're well. See you at 8 then. And I'm not stupid enough to hurry up Grace when she's chatting. Make sure you're having a brew with that. And that's it. My only worry with that suddenly doing that, it didn't initially, is it when I hoovered?
Are you thinking you've killed it?
Possibly. We'll have to try the extension lead after, maybe. A different one.
Change that.
When you do it.
No,
That's even worse.
No, that's actually worse.
Make sure you're having a brew with Anothter. We've actually got on here, on biscuits, of course. Valerie, how are you? Haven't seen you for a little while, darling. Looking very peaky, blinderish there, Grace. I know, I just felt, because it's not quite warm enough for a dress at the moment. It's a bit windy here today, so I was like, right, I'm getting my shirt on. A favourite shirt that I found, and I absolutely adore it. And it matches my Fairfax, so I can't go wrong.
Is that one of these?
That's one of the vintage ones.
I was just going to say one of the vintage ones.
I absolutely love this shirt, I do. I've always been weird and like my shirts and things, and it's a really nice blazery, but it's me and my style.
Actually, if I switch over to that one, we can ask everybody if they can see it flickering.
Yes, actually, Rob's just switched over the camera, let us know. So we've got this new camera. I'm sure when we've tested it before it wasn't flickering. However, we've had a mix around with wires, but it's also been put under the carpet and I've hoovered, so I'm wondering whether it's a faulty camera, faulty wire, or I've killed the cat or killed the lead while I've been hoovering. We need to try and kind of figure it out. But
if someone let us know if they can see it flickering as well, please.
yeah, I could still work for tonight, but it does mean that it's going to be flickering.
Yeah, but it's bloody annoying, isn't it?
Hello. Good evening, Andy. Is your live? No, we can't link that tonight because ours is linking to Brian's, isn't it?
Nope.
Ours
is linking to Andy's. Brian's link's at the top of the chat.
Is Andy's already done?
Andy's is already done. Beat you to it this
I'm
time, Andy.
impressed, Andy. Did you see we've got Valerie
There
in
is some
as well?
flickering, Simon says.
We've not had Valerie in for a while. Is it flickering to the point you can't watch it though, guys? That's what we kind of need to find out. A bit wheezy tonight. I was bored of waiting, Grace, so I started singing and wanted to share it with you. I get you money, but Junction Mark and Lisa.
Grace said she killed the cat.
Are you melling? Good evening to you, sweetheart. There is some flickering. Good evening, Simon. Grace said she killed the cat. I didn't kill the cat. Oh, okay. This is a new one. Berlin Card Yard. Hello from Germany. Wie geht's? How are you? That's how are you in German. I'm just like the Welsh, a little bit. Should know more considering my Austrian heritage, but yes, do you have a name? If you want to share, please do. If not, that's not a problem.
Probably got a name. Most people have names.
You say that every time I say it. You know what I mean. Rock on. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the... Oh, yeah. Rock on. Yes, flickering here too. Yes, can. Evening BCY. Yes, you can watch it, but it's a bit eye-catching. So do you think we should turn that one off for tonight, guys, and just have the one? Do let us know what you think. Oh, I can even put a poll, and then people can...
Well, no, I can just unplug that one, can't I?
No, I'm asking Paul to see if people can put up with it.
What about the fact that I find it annoying?
You won't be looking at the screen.
My opinion doesn't matter.
Nope. I'm a woman.
And it's usual car crash over here because of Grace. So I have to try and move things before I can even run a train.
What's me?
Everything. Alexa, turn on the trains.
I'm just going to put a... No, Grace can still watch it. So, yeah, John and Holly. Writing
No,
from...
that's
Oh, dear.
Crash.
Burlingcard Yard. Writing from hospital. Accident. Gypsum arm. Oh, dear.
What was that, mister?
Writing from hospital.
Who?
Burlingcard Yard. Berlin, have you been here before? I don't recognise your name, but I go through stages like when I'm learning names of channels.
That's not good. Hope you feel better soon, buddy.
So I'm going to put a poll there.
I wonder. Just for giggles.
Guess what? No, it just flickered.
Yeah, it's still flickering.
Yeah, some people have said they'd put up with it. So I'll put a poll up. And then at least we can see there.
Bad.
Then it's not done it for a while, so it's...
Hold a second, that's the new 310.
That's what... What's the new 310?
This camera.
That's what I'm saying. It could be the camera, the extension lead, or I've broken it, because I'm sure when you first put it in, it didn't do it. So I wonder if possibly I've hoovered over it.
Back.
No, yeah, but
it's only a few weeks old.
Yeah, but we need to figure out.
Test it.
That's what I mean.
Grace, let me finish talking. Let me get
Sorry, I'm...
Word in that. Yes, you're on that tonight, aren't you? You will test it, and if it flickers, I can take it back.
Yes. Do you know where the receipt is?
I have a cunning plan.
You've got it on your card, Glace.
No, I know the girls in August, anyway, so...
Berlin is plastered. Oh, that was awful. I've been with you for some weeks. I am sorry, lovely. I'm awful with it. I definitely look a bit like a news woman, don't I? 86% are saying to still watch it.
Okay. Where's that rock downwards now?
I don't know. It's dealable, says Jake. So, Jake, you did make it in, darling. Hi, Berlingcard. Hope you get better soon. So...
Sorry for making you guys seasick.
Yes, so anyway, before we crack on massively, where's the other one of those?
The other one of what?
Oh, the Rail Crewe post-its.
Oh. You want that one?
No,
What do you want the poster for, yeah?
because we've got to talk about it. So, as always, guys, you know what it's like. So, yes, obviously, Model Rail Crewe is happening on the 22nd of June this year. We are obviously a big part of it. Dang it, we can't get out of it. Oh, I found it.
Oh.
But what is going on at the moment, if you haven't heard from Jason, there is a competition to win Model Rail Crewe tickets. What camera have you just lost? Oh, test.
I'm trying something. I'm going to try something live.
Oh, okay.
So if it goes wrong, everybody gets to see me stuff up.
Yeah, Andy, I can watch it, but the doggy just fainted. Oh dear.
As long as the doggy's not an epileptic.
Yeah. I wonder if you can see that there. Or not.
Can't see anything there, guys.
Oh, I need to move it further up, but then you will see it. We might as well have that in the view. Seeing as the top line.
No, I'll beat you to it. Come back here.
Oh, okay.
It's worked.
It's worked. Yeah, it just got bunged out, didn't it?
No,
I'm impressed. How did you manage that?
That's just me experimenting. Just bear with me a
Just
second.
mind your arm.
Yeah, just bear with me a second. If I put the face camera back to you just for a moment.
He's experimenting, guys. Evening all. One and all, Mike at Putnam Junction, how are you and Sue, guys? So, yes, obviously, June 22nd is Model Rail Crewe. Now, we are very much looking forward to it. If you didn't know, though, there is a competition running to win free tickets at the moment. You don't need me that big. So, competition at the moment, it is with Jason. If you haven't watched his live, you can still re-watch it. And he has asked a question of your chance to win Model Rail Crewe tickets. So you can email him. Now, our week is next week. Is it next week or is it week after now?
Next week.
Have I got shifts for this week then?
No, hold a second.
Show me the calendar.
No,
we have got shifts for this coming week then.
Okay.
Ignore me. That's what it was. Sorry,
ours
guys.
runs there to there, doesn't it?
No. Ours is Thursday of the 8th until Thursday the 15th.
That's what I literally just pointed at.
But I just realised we have had shifts for next week now then. So, just catch up with comments. Lyndon, good evening. I'm a guy doing...
Right, you've got voice there. Let me just figure this out.
So Rob's going to try and add the voice in for that because you get different scenes and he hasn't quite added it in yet. So that's why it went blank. So thank you for that. Was it something I said David? No, nothing you said, darling. So yes, I hope that came through. Dara, did you hear me say good evening to you as well, darling? As well as noticing that Lady Sky hasn't been in for a while.
If anybody has got Lady Sky's contact details, then please drop her a message and see if she's okay.
Peace and quiet. Thank you very much, Mav. So on that as well, Model Rail Crewe, if you are looking to attend, like we said, we've got the competition to win tickets. Ours is from next Thursday till Thursday week after, but what we are doing for our draw is we are going to be doing the Wheel of Doom. Are we doing first selected?
Oh God, Joe, not dragging it out. No. First and second names.
But we are obviously taking, to try and be fair and give more people a chance, we are taking names from this week and next week's live and doing the draw during next week's live. So that way it gives more people that can't always make it in a chance to actually get into the draw. Because we do always try and get it, drag it out, lol. So yeah, ain't gonna drag it out. Let's take the whole live side. Remember the last time? And that's when we're like never again. But we're gonna say maybe the first hour for chance for people to get a few names, maybe compile them, and then do the draw, maybe.
And that is why
15 minutes after it closes.
Yeah,
and then
that is why the live tonight and that live are both on subscriber mode only, because we're trying to protect you regulars from someone that's just going to pop in and bring their name up and then pop back out again.
But on that, if anybody is looking to attend Model Rail Crewe, we are looking for volunteers. I put a post out today. Please email at the email. Can you actually get the contact us up, please? Model Rail Crewe. Yeah, I always forget the email. No, it's in contact.
Strange place for it to be, isn't it?
Yeah, very strange. So exhibition@modelrailcrewe.co.uk. Please drop a message to Jayton, because I don't actually see the emails. Drop a message to say, but it would be a 6 a.m. start, just to get the actual place ready. Now,
if they can,
no, we need some that are at 6. But as I was going to say, if you can't do that, but you can do the rest of it, please let us know. But
close down as well.
yeah, but he's looking especially for the beginning. What is that on your hand? Pork chop?
Honey, probably.
Random one there. So yeah, we're looking a lot for people in the morning, but if you can also help during the day, there is a few things in the pipeline that we would need volunteers for. Sam, when you put those up, yeah, we hadn't added the mic onto the scene. At least we can still see Grace's beautiful smile. What do you want, Ray? Flattery will get you everywhere, as somebody once told me. Don't put me in the drawer, Grace. I wouldn't be able to go. That's actually a point. So if there's anybody in here now that cannot make the draw, please do. How are we going to get these names, Rob? The people that are in.
We can look at it over the week, can't we? Live chat replay.
Yeah, but I may as well put who can't attend now, seeing as I've got it here. So if you do not want to be included in the draw, please do let me know now. We will ask this next week as well, so I can write it down now to make sure we don't put you in.
Why not? Anybody who wants to enter emails us. That would be even easier. And we can announce it a few times during the live.
Yeah, but at least if people let us know as well, we don't accidentally add them in. I'm just thinking not everybody... It depends when people come into the live, isn't it, if they know to do that. But it would help us out if you could email us if you want to be in. So, Lyndon, you want out. Ray, did you say you were out? I'm sure.
Obviously. He's in America.
You never know, he might want to come over for it. Rob, can you? Sorry. I'm sure you'd said before that you were out of it. It's a shame, Lyndon, that we wouldn't see you. But yeah, if people could email us at rgjtrains@outlook.com, that would help us. Howdy, Ray whispers. Breaking news. Photographer seriously injured by a huge chunk of cheese hitting them despite being warned by those being photographed. Huh?
What? Can you read that out again?
Photographer seriously injured by a huge chunk of cheese hitting them despite being warned by those being photographed. Oh, unless it's that competition every year where the cheese gets rolled down the wheel and people run down to it.
No way.
Have you never heard of that?
I've heard about that, yeah.
Unless that's where it's from, I don't know. I'm always a regular, says Andy. Contact us, Mike at Pond Junction. Don't put Sue and I in the drawer, we won't make it. Okie doke, bud. It's a shame, but thank you for letting me know. Like I said, we're just trying to make it a bit fair, so it's not people that just come in for these giveaways. How many more times do I have to offer my services? Well, it's Jason you need to offer them to this time, Mav.
Not those services, Mav.
Berlin Card Yard, what was your last week's progress along the line? So, I actually filmed mine to the start of 2 weeks ago.
Oh, sugar.
Have you not?
I haven't. Oops.
So I can tell you now because it will be out. Somebody obviously forgot to upload it.
Now.
So I carried on with the old abandoned tunnel that I got on with the live 2 weeks ago. It hit me, so literally as soon as the live had finished, I sat here for about an hour and started doing it. Unfortunately, we think our gimbal's coming to the end of its life. We're having issues with it deciding to connect, not showing on the phone, so you can't really use it.
It was built by a female. I'm just saying.
And then we actually found out that it deleted half the image of what I'd already created. So you've actually got me coming in halfway through. Because I said to Rob, well, I can't introduce it because it's already done.
Right there. Mav was expecting it to say, got me coming in half naked. I guarantee you that's what he was hoping.
Who's coming in half naked, you?
No, you.
No, that's if I get a horse to ride on, isn't it?
One of these days you're going to regret saying that.
No, I'll wear a nude suit, or put it at that.
And Jason will turn up with a horse.
Yeah, so, yeah, unfortunately, the episode is
Mav will
usually
find a
up.
hobby horse.
So that's what I've done. Rob didn't get to it, but our thought for this week is the buildings for that corner. I still want to raise up that area and just get rid of that little bit of grass, Rob. It looks too flat to me. Richard, hello Rob and Grace, was waiting on the wrong link. Sorry, just missed the competition info. I will repeat it again in a minute then for you, Richard. Basically, everybody that wants to be entered is entered into the draw from this week and next week's live to try and make it fair. But we're going to draw 2 people and it's just the tickets for Rail Crewe. So we're going to do it as 2 rather than 1. Hi John and Holly, all the chat's moving faster than I can read. It is quite busy. Drop Don, hiya buddy, how are you keeping? How long have you been on? 25 minutes, Bri. So SJ's dropping off of a draw. So yeah, anybody that does not want to be entered, please do let us know so we can make sure you're out of it.
Yeah, sadly, 2 of the main people from last year will probably be MIA.
It skipped again. Right, so I'll be in a bit, not me, please. So Jake wants out as well. Paul Woods, is that you saying out to being out of it as well, darling? Oh, definitely Rob. Huh? I'm confused. On what, Brian? That's an open question. So everyone's saying out now, so I'm confused on if it's out of the thing, please. Out, please, Grace. So John and Holly, you don't want to be entered. Sorry, guys, just double checking this now. Speed rate. If things improve, I'll just turn up. Fingers crossed, Lyndon. Be lovely to see you.
Yeah.
Only I can't be there as much as I'd like to be. Fingers crossed. The obviously being a Sunday, isn't it? That's your problem, isn't it, David? Ready to know if I can be bothered, to be honest, considering selling everything anyway. What do you mean, Mav? You have got to be at Rail Crewe. I love to entertain, says Ian Mellon. I'm also out of the draw last week. So if you want to be out of the draw, just so I don't get it wrong, please put I want to be out of the draw.
No, just type out of the draw.
Well, no, because people put out and I'm confused now.
So that's what I'm saying. Type
out of the draw. Last week I met a self-described bee. Say that again, sorry, Don. How are you feeling a bit better now, Brian? I hope you're not so stressed. Slap him, Grace, for forgetting. Slap who for forgetting? I'm lost. I'm easily lost. I met a self-described English disciplinarian. She was so fun to talk to. Okay. You've been on 19 minutes. Just got a notification. You've been on 23 seconds. Oh. Thanks, Lyndon. Hi, Rob and Grace. Just finished work. We'll try and join you later when I've got home and have my dinner if you're still on. No worries, Mark.
Mark, we finish at 8 p.m. And then Brian's live.
I don't get into the UK contest. Shipping to the US is too much. But if my name is entered and I won, I will jump for joy but decline the prize. Just enjoy the banter. Not a problem, Ray. I do appreciate that our international followers might not be able to do it anyway. That's why I like when we did the gift card giveaway, actually, because it meant even our broad ones could win. Hi, Mark. I think they're on for 8. Thank you, John and Holly. While Rob's on his knees, can you ask him how he mounted his meters, please? Which meters?
The voltmeters.
You mean...
These things down here.
anecdotes on a wooden block.
Just basically a wooden block. Put a bit of foam behind the PCBs, because obviously you don't want to damage the points behind them.
No, I'll take this with you. Don't pull.
My handsome man. I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. Vanilla. You and your bleeding messes.
I'm just thinking you can take it over there and shove it, can't you?
Yeah. I'll thread it through that knot, are you alright there? That's it.
Oh, okay.
No, leave it.
Okay. That's it. So Rob will take it over there and he will actually show you.
Great detail, then. Shut that up for a minute. If you mean these things, I'm presuming you mean those.
Yes, they are upside down before you wonder.
Yes, they are. You're not watching backwards or upside down. They are upside down. This isn't a permanent fitting, but I've got foam behind the PCBs, because obviously there's points, solder points behind it, and it's just mounted on a wooden block. But that's not permanent. That's just getting the wires out of the way for now, because I've got a load of wiring to do underneath. But if I do that,
now it looks right.
now it looks right. And the great thing about these, obviously you've got 12 volts coming in, and where's the screw? That little screw there, can you see, is that on screen, Grace?
Where your finger is?
Is that my finger?
Yeah, I'm actually going to put it just to you for a minute because I'm going to have a...
So that little screw there is what adjusts the voltage. And I've got four different ones on 4 different voltages. I'm going to switch it back on to the base cam.
Oh.
Go on, you go over there.
Okay. Where was I with the comments? Mark, you're automatically entered. We're looking at names to automatically enter into. Do not worry about it.
Face camera.
So
Transition.
I was just at, please can you save me a competition place by Mark? I'll take the list here in case.
Yeah, no problem, of course, Mark. Like I said, you and Simon, I know both of you got like issues at the moment, which is, it's not my place to say anything. But we're really praying that you're both there. Last year, guys, flamethrower. Last year, in my old car, we had the 2 children in the back, Simon and Mark.
It did feel like it.
And it was literally 2 children in the back of the car. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? One out of one window, Simon. All the women going past, hey love. And then Mark out the other window, bus, W, anchor. So yeah, I am praying that you both can make it, because it'll be a shame if you can't. So yeah, we will save you the competition place, Mark, just in case. Right, now, if Grace was the prize, we can negotiate shipping.
You can pay for the shipping.
Paul Woods is out.
Yeah, I've got Paul.
Okay, hopefully see you later. No worries, Mark, I'll catch you in a bit. If Rob keeps leaning over the tracks, his belly will be MIA. You can talk. That's all I'm saying. You can talk, dude. Paul, send SJ loads of Red Bull so he can fly over. Yeah. But, just for laugh, if he... I mean, I know it's slim chance, but... already said to him, you know, he can't land at Manchester Airport.
Do not.
He landed at Manchester Airport twice now, is it?
Yeah, just ignore Manchester because you don't
And
have
had issues.
luck.
Simon, all I can say is land in Glasgow Airport or something and get
Liverpool.
anything.
Go to Liverpool. You always seem to be sent to Liverpool. It's a sign.
Where are we? Where are we? John and Holly out of the draw. Andrew out of the draw.
Andrew who?
Shortbread. Andrew who? It's Shortbread.
Well, we have
The
a
most-
few, so I've got to double check.
Mr. Shortbread.
And Holly, their page again.
Summer Breeze. And Andrew is in. Obviously, Andrew. Hello, Andrew. Hope you're keeping well, my friend. Good to see you.
See, you just said another Andrew is in and an Andrew is out.
No, he's in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Do you want me to Google translate that for you?
Please.
Brian, I'm not great, but been worse. Big hugs, dude. Big hugs. I'm not sure what's going on, obviously, but thinking of you all. Hugs to you, hugs to the missus, and hugs to Gus. And a belly scratch for Gus. Jake, change the what if you can, please? PIS. I'm sure you didn't.
Pics, maybe.
Well, we go back onto that one. If I could do that, bear with me, guys. And if I do that, I'll do that. Where are we? Mike at Putnam Junction, got it, thanks. Andrew. Hi, I'm Breeze. I'm trying, John. We are thinking of you, Brian. You take care, okay? David, I remember when a model railway was a double track layout with a dual controller and a few isolating tracks. Yeah, I can remember that, David. Just opened the box, joined all the tracks together, plugged the controller in, put the plug into the wall, and guess what? You could run it. Jake, Rob's so quiet. I don't know why, mate, because on the voice meters here,
Unless it was when you were over there.
Oh, possibly, yeah. Sorry, guys. And Valley's 56, Chris. Good evening. Hope you're all keeping well, buddy. Lyndon, happy haircut, Rob. Yep. Usual 0 pence haircut at home, mate. SJ, well, at least you got to meet Rod. Yeah, all right, mate. I would swear, but we can't.
No, that was...
Everybody, Simon does a bit of work in a model shop over in Denmark. Gets a phone call, there's somebody coming. He sent us a photo. And I might have sworn... did I swear at him? I did swear at you, didn't I, Si?
Yes.
Bloody Rod Stewart, as you all know.
The picture, Si?
As we all know, Rod Stewart is major into his railways. And is extremely down. I'm not going to express my opinion about somebody else, but Rod Stewart, excellent guy, really down to earth, even to the point where a road local to him, absolutely full of potholes, neighbours and everything. Can you wake him up, please? He's dreaming. Yeah. Morgan's having nightmares.
He's stopped. I'll keep an eye just in case.
And Rod Stewart paid to have the road levelled with gravel and got stuck in. Yes, Simon, you are a bus. Yeah. Tom Houston. Hi, folks. Don't enter me in the drawer. Too far for me. Do you want to...
Oh, I've already got a few ahead.
Tommy Houston. Okay. Simon, must be my second prize when I can't make it over for the... Yeah, carry on rubbing it in, Si. I'll fly over there and make you pay for it. Yes, you can share the picture. Right, bear with me, guys. I'm going to put that back on Facecam because I can actually bring it up. I can bring it up. Do that. Bear with me a sec, guys. Because I can actually bring up the... Are
you awake again? Hey? Did you have a little dream?
Where is it?
Oh, he's not looking at me nice. Oh, yeah, you can do it there.
Yeah, so... That's SJ Simon meeting Rod Stewart. Simon, you are a person.
Have you mentioned Donegal Dad? I noticed he was in.
Oh, Donegal Dad?
Yeah, no. I think you've missed a few comments.
Oh, sugar. Mark, or anybody else, I've missed a comment. Just repeat it. Mark, I do apologise. I did not mean to ignore you, buddy.
And Tim Maslin's in as well. I just didn't hear you mention them, so...
Where are we? Oh, yeah.
You've missed a few coming in, so I think...
Really sorry. That's my bad. That is my bad. I do apologise, guys. Feel free to slap me around the face, whatever you want to do. Or Grace does it. Thank you, Grace. Right, I'm going to put that back to MRC.
Have sponsors running for a minute. Even though it isn't running.
Oh, that's a point. That's weird. Oh, yeah.
Now it is. Oh,
Yeah, there you
weird.
go. Yeah, so, sorry if I've missed your comments, guys. I do apologise. Just repeat them.
Paul SK as well. Good evening if we've missed you, darling.
Simon, who's That's what Mark, Captain Static, was shouting at the back of my car. Paul SK, good evening all. Evening, Paul. Hope you're keeping well, buddy. But again, if you've made a comment and I've missed it, please repeat it, and I do apologise. Andrew, don't pick me up, I can walk. Why are you making noises like that behind me?
I'm sorting out.
Oh, you're prepping to do your work.
Wheels. What's the matter, baby?
Just pick him up and give him a cuddle for a minute.
He's having a stretch.
Don't pick me up, I can walk. Dave, my nephew has just got his pilot's licence, had a lovely flight around the Isle of Wight yesterday. Oh, you jammy person. Now I am jealous, David. Please.
Oh dear, we've got the flops.
Oh dear. He's supposed to make an appearance on each one anyway, isn't he? Andrew, unless you want Scottish banter, guys. We always want Scottish banter. Yeah, that's me. It's my shoulder.
He's literally got the flops, you see.
Oh, yeah. Look, into the camera.
Oh, we did, straight ahead. Jeez.
You're a tired boy. Go on then, go back to Grace. We always want Scottish banter, Andrew. And my prayers added there. Pick his picture. And Donegal. Yeah, you saying I missed it? I hadn't even got there.
No, you skipped down to Simon's comment. That was further down.
Right. Anyway, Tim, welcome in, buddy. Hope you're keeping really well. And the same goes for you, Mark. If I could turn back time. I know, Mark's going to come over and he's just going to walk in here and he's going to slap me.
Oh, Donegal Dad Mark. Sounds stupid, but you've already said you cannot come to Model Rail Crewe, so do you want out of the draw? Just because I know you've said you cannot come because
So, Donegal Dad, are you out of the draw for the tickets? Jake, come on guys, you're still in 2025. I'm in 2030 at the moment. Okay. Let's go for a confusing chat again tonight.
Oh, that's it. I need gloves for the kit bag.
Mum swear. Yeah, Mum swore at you as well, Si. Yes, and shut. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I'll give you that. I did jump ahead, didn't I?
That's what I meant.
Chris, just got in from Bristol Model Rail Show. Got to run a no-gauge layout. Good fun. I also bought a yellow toad. O-gauge. O-gauge is bigger, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not the intelligent one, Chris. We know this. Brian, Rob, did you get a pair of knickers with that haircut? No, I've still got the knickers that I borrowed off you, mate. Andy, handbags and glad rags. Brian! David, look forward to said banana tinged toad. Oh, jeez, this is jumping. Great. Yet another fight lost with the Clippers again. I see, Robert. No, I've always, ever since I was in the RAF, I don't know, I've always preferred this. It's also been lazy because you don't have to comb your hair. But I've still got hair. Looks it. Do you think I should? Yes.
I put the washing because it started to go down.
Oh, I was gonna. I nearly swore then, guys.
Alexa's up out.
Thank you. Do you think SJ is sexy? Always. And Dan Sterling, good evening, buddy. Dan, we're asking everybody, do you want to be in this prize draw for the tickets to Model Rail Crewe next week? That we do. It's our turn this week. Do you want to be in? Who's this Captain Staticky? It's Mark. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Yep, thank you very much. David, pics available. Send them over if you want, and if you're okay with it, we'll share them, buddy. Not for a minute though, because Grace is MIA. Captain Static is starting to model row with this, isn't it then? Simon, when are you going to do the wiring under the layout? When I get some time, because everything else gets in the way. I've got some wiring to do this side, because I really want to get the wires in before Grace starts building the farm up. I've got wires to tidy under there. I've got droppers to wire in. It's just don't ask. Dan Sterling sat listening to Busted. Oh, that's a good one. It's Morgan. Did Rod go sailing? Did Rod go sailing as well as looking at trains? Could well be. Mark, yeah, I'm out. Can't make it this year. She's going to kill me for writing in her book with my scrappy handwriting. Can you move the question to the top of the chat? Which question? I can end that poll because that doesn't matter at the moment, does it? It jumped because of how far behind you are. How are we behind? What do you mean? You've lost me, Jake. So you're feeling the cold for a few days, Rob. Just cut mine. It does. The cold doesn't bother me, mate. I mean, you got the likes of Andrew who'll know. Donegal Dad will know. Flymo will know. Especially Flymo and Andrew, because I mean I used to live up in the Shetlands. You know, -20 was a nice summer's day, so the cold doesn't really bother me. It's Grace that's the wimp with that. And David Green, welcome in, David. I hope you're keeping well. Good to see you as always, sir. Oh yeah, stupid London thing. And Simon Trains is out. Scribble on Grace's book again. Scribbling on your book.
Oh, okay. So you've messed up my writing now.
Of course. Dancer and Glad I crashed the wedding. Classic songs. Well, my handwriting's not tidy. It looks like a spider's crawled across it.
Yeah, but the whole rest of the book is neat.
Andrew. Yeah, that's balmy in Scotland -2. It is, isn't it? That's a nice summer's day. That's when you take your jumpers off, isn't it?
I'm going to give you a pencil next time.
Yes, miss. Do you know funny, we're talking about Shetlands. I don't know if it was the same with you, Andrew, but when I was in school up in the Shetlands, until we had tidy handwriting, we were only ever allowed to write with a pencil. I never got to use a pen.
Do you want to do a swap, move the camera over there for a minute so I can set up here, or?
Tim, the competition is a ticket to Model Rail Crewe this year.
David Green, good evening.
We're giving 2 tickets away, both separately. And anybody that's already bought a ticket, they'll have that refunded. So I put that there too. Oh no, that didn't work.
No, it is. It's
No.
Oh,
No,
you
no.
want to show the countdown, don't you?
Yeah. There we go. Same story with you as well, Andrew. I never got to a pen. Honestly, my handwriting is terrible. Lyndon, why were you asking about Lady Sky? I've asked twice. Because
Weird, saying that.
we haven't seen her for ages and we're just hoping that she's all right. Because she was in for a few weeks and then she's just vanished. I know she's been bullied on other channels. And we just want to make sure she knows she's welcome here. Because you guys wouldn't stand for it, would you? You guys would put in the Richard, buy Rob a pen. No, I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed a pen. I'm only allowed a pencil.
No, it's not that. It's we know what I'm like with my writing, and my whole rest of the book is neat, and my italic. If anything, it's because you haven't written in italics.
Show them if you want.
It's because you haven't written in italics. So this is like my Model Rail Crewe planning book. So I have
Stop
names
shaking
book,
it.
but this is my neat handwriting. Can you see something?
It's a mess.
And that just does my head in.
When's the exhibition?
22nd of June.
Yeah, 49 days, 16 hours, 7 minutes, And 47 seconds.
Do you want to sit there for a minute while I set
No,
up?
you can have it on you.
When I'm going to set up,
You set up.
they don't want to watch me set up.
Yeah, they do.
Right, okay.
But not at an angle.
Right.
Well, actually, if I get the train running.
Yeah, that's actually, we'll do the trains on for a minute while I'm setting up. That's a very good idea. So those that have joined us, we know there is a flicker on this camera. I did a poll and people were happy for it to go on. So we do know about the flicker, guys.
That's going back to Argos. Where's my coffee?
I think I've run the lead. Oh, I won't be making that. Tim, is that to Rail Crewe, darling?
That's a shame. That is a shame.
It's just we're trying to get all the names now so I don't draw it. And because we've only got a week to get answers.
Hell, that's good. We've got the train that's coming there. And the rest of the train was still coming through here.
Huh. What have you
That's
got
only
on?
6 wagons. I know it's not true to form.
Oh, it doesn't matter, does it?
Rule 1. Tim out of the competition. Do you want to write
Yes,
it in
please.
one telling me off?
I love you, but what am I like with my writing, Rob? I even went through school, guys.
And Victor Levitt's in the house.
Yeah.
Good evening, Vic.
I'm that
I
bad.
hope you're keeping well, buddy.
Sorry. I'm that bad with my writing, guys. I even went through school that if I couldn't write it quick enough, I'd write it in
That's
pencil.
who we haven't seen for a little while.
Who?
Trev.
Trevor Stubbs.
Mr. A4. If anybody's seen,
So who's out, Tim?
yeah. If anybody's seen Hide or Hair of Trevor Stubbs, if they can drop him a message as well, just to check in to see if he's okay. Brian, Tim, I can give you a lift if you do go. Oh, nice one, Bri. So, Tim, Brian's offering you a lift if you wanted to go.
Hermitage Road. Pete, did I see that's out for you as well, darling? It's not trying to count
Yeah.
people out.
Yeah,
but
Hermitage Road's out. Simon Trains, honestly, it is if it was on a heritage railway. What's that side? Hermitage Road can't make Crewe.
Wait, so Simon, why have you put yourself out? You're coming to Crewe.
Is he?
Yeah,
I don't know.
he's already told us, hasn't he? I think. I'm sure he had.
Yeah, we do apologise for the flickering. The camera needs returning.
I'm convinced it's the lead because it wasn't doing it before.
David, nice to see a train running. It is, isn't it, to be fair? And it's not nice to see that flickering though, considering we've only just bought that camera. Yeah, it was a cheap one. It's only a Logitech 310, but
The same as that.
the face one that we use is a 270, which is working better. Lyndon, Robin Grace, I've had some notifications that Lady Sky has done some lives. Okay, right, we're going to have to go hunting then, and maybe drop her a message on one of the lives. Paul Woods, or the lead needs... Yeah, the lead's brand new as well, that's the only issue. Where was the lead from Argos as well?
No, you did put it off Amazon. You got both from off Amazon, didn't you?
That's all right, we can go back. Again, the lead's just as brand new as the...
Yes.
And it's only, what, 5 metre lead, isn't it? Well, obviously, because the hill camera is on a 5 metre lead and that's working fine.
The only thing that makes me think possibly it's not the leader is I've moved it all around here and the other leads are fine.
Yes, like Paul said, it's maybe just the cable needs replacing. Yeah, we'll maybe able to test that Tuesday, is it now, I think, possibly. Andrew, first time since Glasgow, meet a brilliant YouTuber. Hey Simon Trains and Model Rails. Lyndon. The flashing isn't good, but trigger, I've got to be careful. I can kill that camera if it's causing an issue, Lyndon. It's not a problem. We can turn that one off. Paul Woods, don't trust shammers. Yeah, tell me about it. Grace.
What? Kevin! Why did you get me to do it? Because you at least knew I was doing it.
Hi, Robert Grace. Happy Star Wars for tomorrow, everyone.
Oh yeah.
May the 4th be with you.
Oh, I've got to finish off the farm building.
Is it in a USB 3 socket? Yeah, it is, Tom. I believe. Yeah, it's in the same socket as the other one.
I don't know, you wired it in.
I could switch them around. But it's not going to be the computer, I know that much. And Pete's in the house. Hello, Pete. How you doing, buddy? Give our love to Sue, please, and give her a hug. And if you don't, she'll hit you. Chris, bit of odd news from the exhibition today. The security staff caught someone thieving from a trader today. Thing is, he was another trader from a different stall. Oh my God. That's terrible, Chris. Was that a police job, or did they just kick him out? So what are you doing?
Trying to sort these out.
Right, let's have a look at this one. Yes, that works. So we're gonna. They just slung him out. Robbing bar steward. That's out of order. That is. Anthony, welcome in, bud. Hello, Rob and Grace, and all here. No, that's terrible news, Chris. David, sorry folks, had to duck out. Back in now though. What have I missed? Not a lot, Dave. You know us. Nothing goes quickly. So what Grace is...
And Alan Reynolds, good evening, darling.
See, we're getting clever with these cams. I'm learning this OBS a bit more. Again...
Is the mic on?
No, the mic's not on.
No, wrong one. You've got to...
Yeah, it is on. Yeah, it is on. So yeah, I'm learning the OBS a bit. So as you can see, we've managed to get the 2 cameras in, text, and what Grace is working on. Hill cam's looking good. Yeah, and that's a cheaper camera than the line cam, which is weird.
Right.
Name and shame. I agree with that, but preferably not on here.
So, those of you who know, this building has bugged the heck out of me, especially since we found the other one. I get that they kit bashed, but this building itself is a completely different colour. You can't see it as well there, unfortunately. But everything else has got like a coloured tinge to it. But if you look at the building itself, it doesn't show that well. They're actually a slightly different colour to each other. I do have like a colour here that I'm going to try, but the line. So I thought instead, I noticed some of these had the ivy on things. I've actually got a bit more of like all, and that's just given me an idea. I might be able to do my laburnum arch. So this has actually got the scatter, and then they painted it on. Now I have the fine purple scatter, but it's not laburnum colour. That's a light purple. So I'm going to experiment with either putting this in light coloured paint or actually doing here, because I forgot they've done that. But I'm thinking of completely covering this up, that it's just a laburnum. Is it laburnum? No, it's not laburnum.
Can I get some comments, please? Chris, no, Brian, not here, but it will become known, I suspect. I hope it does. And I hope he does. Someone else mentioned about, oh yeah, Lyndon. He should be banned from all shows. I totally agree. Needs to get his name out amongst shows. Nice train going by, Rob. Thank you very much, Richard. It's not true to life, but it's better than having no trains at all. Because I know you guys do want to see trains running, and it is boring just watching us talk or watching us do things.
Oh yes, Simon, I get you now. Yeah, I get what Simon's off it.
Aaronville! Hello all animal.
Animal.
Animal. Oh yeah. I'm looking from the side, aren't I? If I bring it up on my phone, it might be easier.
Well, this is slightly off whitish, so I'm actually going to see if this does. That does actually match up. So I could repaint this and get the
And
lines in.
Flymo, welcome in, Adam. Hope we were just talking about you and weather, actually. The weather up in Scotland.
So I am right, that actually matches up. I don't know whether you got, it's hard to get it on the camera, but that paint actually makes it go from white to the creamy colour.
Again, I'm losing comments. Good evening, Rob and Grace and RGJ Trains. Hope you had a warm and relaxing Saturday. Yeah, all good, thank you, Adam. Hope you're keeping well and the family's all good, I hope. David, think about how buildings develop. There are subtle differences as additions are made. Wisteria, Grace.
That's it, wisteria.
Thank you, David.
I just didn't like this completely white cardboard to this, and with the lines, I was like, something needs to
The
go.
Burnham's yellow, as Tom said.
Yeah, I was thinking of a conversation, but it's...
Kevin Bradley, I was at Bristol show yesterday. Unfortunately, for some Westall Wagon Works was supposed to be there, but absent for some reason. Oh, not good. Pete, who's been banned, Rob? Someone, remind me, I can't remember who it was. Someone in here said they were at a show and a trader was actually caught stealing from another trader.
Wait, a trader was caught?
Yeah.
Jesus, yeah, they should be banned and not allowed to trade anymore.
Anvil, like your cams, thank you. Well, apart from the flickering one, Aaron, that one needs, well, it's either the camera or the lead. Tim, have you gone spending from Acura Scales website now that you've got reminded about it partially, Rob? I know Grace said no. Shh, Tim, she doesn't know. You're not supposed to say that. No, to be fair,
We haven't even...
we are lucky that both of us love it, so if we wanted to buy something, we'd both be up for it. But no, Tim, I keep bloody forgetting. Right, am I boring then, Rob? No, you're not boring, Brian. And Phil's train layout. G'day from Canada. Hello, Phil. Hope you're keeping well, buddy. Thank you for popping in. Oh, there you go. Rally for Chris. It was Chris that mentioned this about this trader nicking from another trader.
I thought
and
you
he
were
was
going to say it
kicked
was
out.
him.
No, Chris told me about it. You could never be boring, mate. That's very kind, John. Simon, that trader should be named and shamed. Yeah, we agreed. Not on here, but he should be named and shamed, and his name should be passed around all the other shows. Me 24/7. Brian's gone that rubbish. That Halloween layout hasn't even track. John and Holly, have you been anywhere nice in the caravan with the good weather, Pete?
Oh, it's Pete Delphin.
Yeah, I literally just said.
Yeah, when I get concentrating, it's...
Yeah, that's I think that's 6 coaches on there. I have got another 3. I'm hard tempted to add them.
Well, it would keep it on the screen for longer as well.
Simon, I agree that it shouldn't be on here with that. No, but no, I do agree with you guys totally. He should be named and shamed. It's terrible. Tim probably has already done the rounds, I would think, Rob. I hope so, Tim, because how could you trust him amongst other traders? You couldn't, could you? Chris, do I dare ask what he tried to steal? Andrew, and my mum said hi to everyone. Hello, Andrew's mum. John, I hope you had a great time. Oh, not yet, John. This week with a brother. Lyndon, I've lost my cameraman again. From next Saturday, is going to Germany to an emergency vehicle show. Over 1,000 vehicles.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah. Me and Dad went to one. Must have been when I was living in Uphaven. So I would have been like 9 or 10 years old. And we went to this big exhibition in London. He was there as a bio representative.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I was in the element. Police cars and ambulances and all this sort of stuff. Aaron, it's hard enough saving for things. I'd rather buy it myself and sleep well, as my mum used to say. And laugh. Do without. Exactly. He was caught with a loco. Jesus, so it's not something small then. And Pete's in his caravan in Cornwall, and it's sunny. Andy, with a trade name like Blag Trains, I'm not surprised. Hey, careful. You never know, there might be a trader called Blag Trains. Are you able to watch the comments for a minute?
Yeah.
Oh. Try and bear with. I want to see.
So yeah, again, this isn't the exact colour, but it was bothering me that it was like completely plain white. That's what was bothering me. It's a slightly different colour. And obviously the pen line has gone as well. That's the other issue. So before I was going to do anything, it needed sorting out. Because let's be honest, yes, beams aren't straight, but you know, they're not as bad as some of these. So I'm just going to...
I'll just check that the mic's not, phone's not interfering with the mic.
No, it's not turning itself off as well. The other trader saw him dropping it off the corner of a stand into his bag. Oh, so it's definitely deliberate then.
Oh, it accidentally fell in there.
When Rob talks about his youth, he means back in the days with horse-drawn carts.
Yeah. No, we were carving our own wheels.
Alan is planning his first trip away to Normandy, France, to Amman-sur-Mer, where my father landed in 1944. I did try many times while trucking, but never made it. Oh, that's lovely. Well, Francais is a language. Francais is a language you're quite fluent in as well, isn't it, Alan?
Who, me?
No,
oh,
Alan. I was going to say you can go over there and...
if he was caught, Rob, everyone should ban him. Hopefully they will.
Oh, your screen keeps turning off. I don't know why. Todd Armstrong, good evening, darling.
So I'll come back now. Where are we? Hello, Adam. We are well. Joyce has recovered from her latest flu or sinus infection. Oh, give her our love, Anthony.
Wait, didn't she get that when you were releasing your video? Your shed one? She's had that a little while then.
And Todd Armstrong, trackside action.
Already said.
Oh, sorry.
See what I mean? When you're doing stuff, it's hard to...
Yeah. John and Holly, I agree, Pete, and fingers chopped off. SJ, perhaps yes, Rob was actually best friends with Sir Lancelot. I was. He was a good mate of mine. Adam, I'm just getting on the right side of the same, Anthony. The pressure and the sinuses and all. I can relate. All the best to her.
Although we had that sinus one for 3 months, didn't we? That went away, came back, went away, come back. And
oh, I'm jealous. Tim, Royal Mail has just delivered my purchase, a die-cast RAF Typhoon to guard the layout from the enemies.
Oh.
I am jealous, Tim. Andrew, I can also speak French. Sacre bleu.
Croissant.
Howdy, Rob and Grace. Hope you're both well and having fun today. Yep, all good, mate. We always have fun when we're around you guys, because you guys are what make our channel.
You said you guys is, didn't you?
Yeah, I just fair. Sue loves your pussycat, Grace.
Nismo, you mean the one I'm drawing? Who said that, Anthony?
No, Pete.
Oh, Pete. You mean Nick?
Pete. Sue said.
Oh,
I literally said Sue said.
I didn't hear you.
Wally.
Like you shut off to me, it must be that I just shut off to things you say.
Yeah, tune out, yeah.
Yeah.
Aaron, I'm happy with what I have. We are lucky, Grace. League bowling Tuesday PM and Wednesday AM. Then in the bowling final. Average now 168. Happy
Oh,
days.
brilliant.
Tim, I saw them at the NEC, so I thought I'd treat myself. Jealous, mate. Gorgeous aircraft. Presuming that you've seen them live as well.
So it sounds stupid, but I'm going to paint the whole of this building so at least then it's done. Where if we go to Mark 2 or whatever, or give it away, at least it matches, and then it's not trying to remember what I use. So.
Simon, when someone writes the P word, I can't stop thinking of our talk the other day, Grace. P word?
Nope. Sorry, my mind's gone blank.
Remind us, Andrew.
Oh, when I'd gone, when you videoed, you mean where I was?
Andrew's not planning to speak French in Crewe. Lyndon, is Brian doing a live tonight? Yep, Brian's link is at the top of the chat. That's what's pinned.
Oh yes, we need to give.
Brian will be live in 47 minutes. Horror movie, Simon said. P. Grace.
Yeah.
Horror movie.
Oh, teeth.
Oh yes, yes. We'll not talk about that one. Yes. Arundel, your build's looking good. These are actually ones we picked up second-hand from the bric-a-brac store. They just need touching up. That sounds terrible. Tim, yeah, I live 10 minutes from Cosford, so I see them displaying and hope to go to Fairford this year. Do you know the one thing I'd love to do is RIAT. I would love to do RIAT.
Oh yeah?
You can ask what RIAT is now.
Yeah.
Royal International Air Tattoo.
Oh, then I know it as that. Yes, that's something I'd want to do.
We
Maybe
live
one of these days.
5 minutes away from RAF Valley. And they used to do the shows every year. And then for some reason it was just stopped dead.
Oh no, they do the families.
They do the families ones.
But what got us was even as ex-RAF, both you and your dad, they're not interested unless
Yep.
you're serving.
Yeah, they will only let serving people come.
And yet a week later put something about supporting their vets.
Yeah. Simon, Finneton won't be there to start as I'm popping out for Clune Castle. Oh, okay. Yeah, so hopefully we'll get some winners on these tickets. It would be nice to meet some new people again this year. Because, you know, like we've said, the channel isn't us. The channel is you guys. You're the ones that make it. And it'll be nice to meet people. Pete, Stamford exhibition next Saturday. Is anyone going? Andy, a mock Tudor cottage painted by a mock Tudor Grace.
You know what? That picture of me in that Tudor wear when I was a kid
Okay.
that we found in that report.
Andrew, I do have a joke, but I'm saving it for Crewe. Ted Coningsby does lives from various military bases. He goes lives every weekday with his camera workers, mate. Yes, I know, Lyndon. We follow him. He was with the Red Arrows at Waddington the other day. Jake, Grace, you've missed a bit. Steve Honor, halfway through a quick build goods depot. Oh, nice one, mate. Tim, you wouldn't like the crowd at Fairford, Rob, even though it's open air. I've been before. It's great fun, though. It's getting expensive, particularly. Yeah, I'm glad you understand me so well, Tim. That's the only thing. I'd love to do something like that, but I'd probably run the instant I got there. Simon, can see RAF Valley from Rossniger Station, which is a good location.
Yes.
And even better, if you walk from Rossniger Station down towards the golf course, you get an even better. You're actually in line with the airfield.
You mean like we were driving through and actually had them drive, because there was you, there's no red arrows out.
And
What
that one
appeared?
that one went straight over our head, yeah.
Yep. It's one thing we missed when we worked away, wasn't it?
And Simon, for God's sake, if you come back up again, please give us a shout, and we will try and make ourselves available, even if it's just to meet up for a cuppa. Aaron Bill, I like all model railway streams. I like going to my local club. I feel I feel like all model railway streams are like going to my local club. Thanks. You're welcome, bud. Mark Donegal, I will get the ferry over sometime during the summer to meet you guys. Not a problem, just give us a shout. Tim Maslin, RAF Valley is where they have the Hawks. Yeah, they got the Hawk T2s and the Texan trainers as well, mate. Because the Texan trainers, the propeller school used to be at RAF Cranwell before it closed down. Because I used to live at RAF Coningsby.
No, it done that too thick.
And
No,
we used to, as RAF kids, we used to go up to RAF Cranwell to use the pool every Sunday. Richard, Simon Trent Model Rail Shook. Enjoy Queen Castle, saw her this morning in Chester. Yeah, we've had a steam train, but it only went as far as Bloody Junction.
As always.
But it was towed by a diesel. Which is a shame.
Well, to be fair, Richard usually sends us an email if there's one coming this
Yes,
way.
yeah, Richard is good at that.
Well, my dad sent me
Shout!
the link.
What are you shouting for, sorry? Iro, so the broken house is saved again.
Ish.
Well, that one is. The farmhouse, however, is still in bits.
Not many bits now, thank you.
Simon, don't eat caramelised onion sausages. Do you want to explain to him why you don't eat caramelised onion sausages?
That was weird.
Mark, how do you, Mark? I missed you on Thursday. Catch you on live in a fortnight. Getting over a cold and sinus blowers. Ears popping all and all now. Ow. It's not big hugs, Adam. Steve on a Mac Loop is on my bug hit list. Steve, the only thing about the Mac Loop, and I do want to go there, but a lot of the regulars that go there can be very precious. I've spoken to them on their page, and I got made to feel very unwelcome. John Ollie, with the saving and broken house reminds me of the cricket house. Jake, saw a tornado today. The aircraft. Tim, Ted Coningsby is one YouTuber I'm not keen on at all. I watch the stream sometimes for the planes, but I'm not keen on the guy. I don't know why, but it's not my cup of tea. And that's fair enough. You get to watch the aircraft, don't you, Tim?
Oh, it's like in model railways, isn't it? There are some channels we're not into. It's
Yeah. Personal choice, isn't it?
yeah.
Simon, that is a local that went as far as Junction. Yeah, and we don't get them coming across the island very much. Adam, I'm keeping better, Tim. The room stopped pounding behind the eyes. Ouch.
Would you have that?
Simon, you should give us a shout. I mean, when you're back on the island, you wally. Right, that's why I couldn't find the steam train. No, probably not, mate. Richard, Rob, yes, lend you your way. I still look out for it. And it is appreciated, Richard. It really is. And all credit to Rich. Every time there's one come across the island, he's emailed us straight away with the details.
Or send us a message and then...
Anthony, I find most streams are better than local clubs. The stream tend to lack the pretty petty backbiting territory. I'll start again. They seem to lack the... Oh, Jesus, H. The
They seem
streams
to lack
tend
the
to lack the
backbiting?
petty backbiting territorial squabbles and dramas at clubs. That's true. I guess that's true sometimes. Simon to Richard. GW class locomotives are epic. Fine, not fight. Anthony, don't worry. I made a mess of reading it out anyway, mate. Adam, is it that damn teddy bear, Tim?
I liked it at first, but I did find it was a little bit weird. But I get kids will like it, so I thought that's a cute idea for kids.
The train says, Jake, Simon, Wally. Steve, well, that's a bit rude, didn't think they were. I'm not saying they're all like it, it's just the few that I was asking about, because I was speaking about parking. And I even said, you know, the Forces connection, I live locally. I don't know, I left the page anyway. I'm not saying, like I said, what was it? Steve, I'm not saying they're all like it, just maybe at my minority. My brain's switching off, it really is.
No, don't put that in the black.
Aaronville, Anthony, great to see you and Joyce last night, UK time. When are you going to Miniature Wonderland? Richard, they are nice locals. Chris, I have 3 castles and they are very nice locals indeed. Ivo, my local train store is organising a 1-day planned dance session. Sweet. Simon, honestly I'm biased when it comes to Great Western locomotives. I had a gorgeous green one when I was a kid, but sadly it vanished. Do you want to watch the comments for a bit? I'm just going to find a steam train.
Can you put it so it doesn't turn off? That's the only problem I'm having.
Okay. Was that display or something, isn't it?
Yeah. Sorry, I just noticed it was doing it again where it was deciding to turn itself off.
So auto lock is off, yeah?
Yeah, please.
Jake, not had a castle, has a king son. Lyndon, the photographers that go to the Mac Loops sell their pics for a lot of money and are scared of the competition. Fair enough. Aaron, I still have my mum's teddy bear. The eyes follow me around. I miss her. She passed away in March 2013.
Oh, that's good.
Right. Pass that back to you. I just want to get a steam train pulling these locals.
Yeah.
Wagon early coaching. Okay, right now. Alexa, turn the shed light on.
We will get 110 and a BR 23 with 1960 GB coaches.
Where's the Alexa? Alexa, turn on the shed light.
What's the difference
Alexa,
between
turn on
them
the train
all?
light.
Between all what? So it said, what's the difference between them all? I'm just trying to get over these pen marks that have just made their way onto the building. Ow. You hit your head there.
Nope.
This Wade talks to make out like he's the door on the raft when really he doesn't have a clue. Alan, we're lucky in Dover to see the Spitfire in some months and good weather up to 5 past a day. They fly trips from Headcon Airfield to Dover Castle and the North Foreland Light. So where I used to live, we had the ones from Biggin Hill because they do the flights up there as well. So we'd see them because Molly, that was the old dog, Time always used to bark at them.
Didn't you know that church up by your old place?
Yeah, 2 seconds. David, no night, darling, thank you for popping in.
Take care, David.
Yeah, carry on.
We went up to that church, didn't we? And we watched the planes coming out of Biggin Hill.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well, the plane's coming out of Biggin Hill.
yeah. That's what you told me.
Oh, the planes that we saw were from Biggin Hill, yeah.
That's what I said.
Oh, you watched them coming out of Biggin Hill. That's what I was like confused on. You're not winning, are you?
Alexa, turn on the train light. She's slow today.
Maybe. Victor Levitt as well. I don't know if Rob said hello to you, but good evening, darling. This paintbrush isn't actually another one. We need to go to the range at some point. Sorry to hear that around. I lost my dad in 2012. I miss him all the time. I just hope I can be. Oh, I see a lot of aircraft when there's an air show on. They tend to take the shortest path over the RSG and past my house on the way to either airport. Nice. Rob, Diesel on the 16th of May and July 1 is Sunday. Oh, we missed that one then.
We missed that one then.
Well, no, I
No,
doubt we'd
it's
be
not
anywhere
worth it.
near. Unless it's pure fluke, we're driving along the 55 or something.
We can always go on standby near Britannia Bridge.
Oh yeah, I don't think that would be a problem. It depends if we would be though. See, it's the whole paint's coming off.
Guess what's running?
What?
A silver fox.
Oh, it's my silver fox, wasn't it?
Yeah. Where were you?
At the end.
Down here.
Yep. Sunday one is a steam train. Yeah, we're probably going to miss it, Richard.
Arraville. John, sorry your dad passed. 2012. Our parents are proud of us because we are nice and interesting model rails, better since we're all connected. That flicker is so annoying.
I just went on the vote with what people said.
No, I know. People are happy to watch it. Brian, a what Ivo? Oh, what did Ivo say? So yes, that is Grace's silver. Weren't you given that?
Yeah, well, Trevor.
Because she is an A4, isn't she?
Yes.
You never know, one day you might get your Purple Queen's coronation.
Yeah. Not the price that is anymore.
When we win the lottery.
Yeah, which is never going to happen. We kind of have to play it first.
Yeah, well that's the only issue, isn't it? Chris, there was an airfield in Kent, an ME-109 followed a flight of Spitfires in, landed, taxied around, having a good look, waved at the ground crews, took off and vectored in a flight of Heineken 3s. Jeez.
There was actually one I went to Runcorn for a model show, and it was model aircraft. And, oh, what's the old one? The big old one? Not Lancaster.
Wellington?
No. The smaller one then. Wasn't a Spitfire.
Hurricane?
No, it wasn't a Hurricane, geez. Whatever it was, actually, an actual one, not a model one. The actual one had to, it might have been a Lancaster actually. Had
Richard?
to land.
Richard, yeah, it is the Silver Fox. Chris, excellent. John Holly, that's true, Aaron. He got me into model railways when I was little. First train set with Clockwood Thomas that I had after coming out of hospital, age 4 after major heart surgery. Jesus.
What?
And Brian's off now to get ready, so don't forget Brian will be live in 31 minutes. The link for Brian's live is at the top of this chat. So Brian, was it a Blenheim?
No, I thought...
New model railways asking.
It was a Lancaster, I think. I can't remember.
Silver Fox with teaks. I don't know if they're the correct locos or not, I don't know, but...
No, there is silver.
Oh, there are silver ones.
I'm sure there is.
DC3, that's another one, Steve says. DC3 was twin engined.
No, it's one of the old war ones.
DC3 was a war one.
No, I mean like the famous ones.
DC3 was famous. It was one of the main... what's the word I'm looking for now? I just said it. It was a main carrier type aircraft. I'm trying to think of the correct word. See a shorty bride, Jake. Rob, I didn't know you were sober and old. You know me, Jake. Flyman, my first model bomber was a Wellington. People forget about the Wellingtons. They always go straight to the Lancasters. But the Wellingtons did a big part themselves.
Sorry, one of my favourites is the Vulcan. Not Vulcan. Is it?
The Delta. Delta wing.
The Vulcan?
Yeah, the Vulcan's a Delta wing.
Oh, okay.
The
I
triangle
always know
shape.
it's the Vulcan. The noise on it is incredible.
Yeah, that's the
Shame when they retired it.
Chris, there were class locos named Spitfire, Blenheim, Swordfish and possibly other World War II aircraft. I wouldn't be surprised. Mosquito, yeah, that's another one.
But people
Good
couldn't
suggestion,
believe
Gerard.
it. You know, it was a model show, and yet that actual one had to land for fuel issues or something.
Adam, thanks Mark, I thought I was going to make mustard but sleeps all over the place. Richard, very nice Rob, Silver Fox does look good. That's Grace's loco, which is going party.
Yes, if we actually ever broke up, that one would come with me, wouldn't it? With my precious.
Still need to put that dropper in there.
I thought you did.
No, I've got the dropper in there, I need to wire it in. Transport, thank you Andy. Transport was the word I was looking for. DC3 LA had 2. Mozzie, my favourite, yep. DC3 was iconic, exactly. Aaron, well John, glad you're here. Thomas Trains are excellent. Trigger. Dakota DC to transport, yeah. Douglas Dakota, yeah. Hello Jared Precy. Yeah, the Mosquito was my favourite plane if I had to pick one. See there? And yeah, Snowy. Hello Snowy and Loki. Everyone do a doggy emoji for Snowy because Loki's in the house as well. Everyone forgets the Halifax. That's very true as well, Snowy. Tim, there's that and the Stirling, Halifax and Manchester all did heavy work before the Lancaster came along. The Lancaster was developed from Manchester. This is it. Everybody remembers the Lancaster because of Dam Busters. Because, you know, it's in your face, but all the other aircraft. Chris, Hermann Goering wanted the Germans to build Mosquitoes. He was amazed by them. And that was one of the best things. The kill ratio was what? I think it was 4-1 on the British side. 4 British aircraft. No, sorry. 4 German aircraft shot down for every 1 British.
This is big.
That stopped. That stopped.
Oh, I can hear it, yeah. You don't
Is that
like
dropper?
it.
I need that dropper. Get that dropper away. I think I'm going to have to do that as a matter of urgency. Especially
You love knocking this chair when I'm doing things, you know.
Of course I do. Adam, sounds quite a decent money raising scheme, Alan. £3,000. Jesus. John Holly, thanks, Alan. Yes, apparently first my mum and dad saw my dad cry as we touch and go. I haven't had an operation since those. Originally I thought might need another one at 18. Glad you're still around, buddy. Aaron, Grace, which model show was it? Was it a large model Lancaster?
No, this is what I'm saying. They had all the large model. I mean, the actual Lancaster had to land because of fuel issues or something, because that's why everybody was amazed that it was a model aircraft show. And then we actually got one of them land. I had the video, but sadly lost it. Might be on a hard drive somewhere. But I remember sending it to my dad.
Pete, Uncle crashed into a bridge in his Mosquito in the war, low flying to get under the radar. Oops. Oh, the Shackleton. The Shackleton was another great one. Again, saying, because the Lancaster's been shoved in your face, you forget about all these great aircraft. Steve, Twin Merlins in Harmony give me goosebumps. When I was living in Coningsby, we used to get, at the time called the City of Lancaster, flying over the house. And those 4 engines, oh my days. Yeah, it's that dropper. It'll be alright when it catches the rest of it. Avro Manchester 2 engines, Avro Lancaster 4 engines. Gerard, Vulcan is my favourite. I was lucky enough to be serving at Scampton when they were still operational early 80s.
Well, I only retired because I was on my way 2012-ish, so...
It was a Cold War aircraft.
But I remember it was at that horse show I photographed and they just thought, go for a jolly.
Yeah. And Scampton was one hell of a base as well. I've got a few opinions about that, but possibly too strong for being we're known for not being politically correct. But I know what they were considering. Thankfully, been discharged now, but what they were considering that base was going to be used for. And a certain dog. I probably can't get away with saying the word, can I? The dog's name. You probably couldn't get away with it. You'd end up getting banned or something for saying the dog's name. Adam, it's the film putting a Wellington together in a weekend that sticks with me. That and the fact that the Mosquito was so fast and flexible, so I've been told. Twin Griffins and 400 knots. The British did know how to make aircraft. They really did. Steve, the Wooden Wonder, so versatile fighter, bomber, rescue and recon. Snowy, hi everyone. Yes, John, and we're fine, thanks, but being too hot for Loki and me come to that. Yeah, Loki's got quite thick fur, hasn't he, Snowy?
He's got more than Morgan.
Oh, Mum was asking you about you today, wondering when you're coming back over. Always welcome. John Holly, it's been very hot last few days, snowy. Adam, were they reputed to be tuned to give off that dreadful little drone, the Lancaster? I don't know, but it's like I said, the goosebumps, oh my god. It was, you felt it before you heard it, I think. Chris, I sat in a Vulcan cockpit when I was a teenager. It was really tiny. I can believe it. I sat in the... I imagine back then, I don't know, someone remind me. Out in Cyprus, the Red Arrows came out, and I actually sat in one of the Red Arrows. But I don't know if that was the Nat or the Hawk T1. I'm probably going back to a Nat. Ivo, Adam, maybe it won't be the Tu-95 with supersonic tip ends. Richard, Robbie used to live in Lincolnshire. He used to see all the aircraft flying over my house. Well, as I said, I was born in RAF Nocton Hall, which is long since gone now. But I lived in Coningsby, and Dad was a fireman on the base in Coningsby, which were major perks of that. Pete, Merlin engine, Adam, I think. Tom, not as impressive as the Vulcan howl. No, I think that was the biggest thing about the Vulcan, wasn't it? That howl was the scary part.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Richard, yes, it is stupid, it is history. Vulcan was something else, Tom, it certainly was. Adam, could have been Pete, I get them mixed up. I know that the Merlin was in the early Spitfires. My mum's favourite was the Vulcan bombers, they were part of the B series. Richard, Nats were smaller than the Hawk. Richard, I was probably about 6 years old at the time. We're talking about 77, 78. Chris, the Tu-4 was a perfectly reverse engineered B-29 Super Fortress built by the Russians. Amazing feat of engineering. They're bombers now. I think, was it the Tupolev? The Tupolev bomber? I can't get over the fact that they're still prop powered. Tom, I spent a weekend at Coningsby once. I loved living there. Going up to the crash gates and watching the aircraft. Ian Melling, I love the Spire. I really need to get that dropper sorted. It's annoying me now. Vulcan and Victor. Richard, I was in Metheringham south of Nocton. Oh, no way! Anthony, my uncle flew bombers in World War II, USAF. I don't know if it was B-17s or 24. He stayed there after the war and flew the Berlin aircraft. Married a German girl. Bloody hell. Don, in 2019, I flew in a 1929 Ford Tri-Motor. Beautiful aircraft. Okay, that's cool, Don. Now, there's a Vulcan parked at the top of my road. No way, Mav. Send us a picture if you can. Tom, I worked on the export version of the Hawk in the 70s. So was it the Hawk then, Tom, or was it the Nat that the Red Arrows used? I can't remember. Moneybrook, wasn't there a Vice War as well, John? Ivo. And then the Chinese put a bunch of turboprops on them and an AWACS dome. And that's the thing about the Red Arrows now. They've now confirmed that the Red Arrows are going to be retired and it's getting replaced. The aircraft is currently concept. The Arios, I think, or something it's called. Lyndon, Russian Bear spy plane with props. Yep. Chris, Vulcan, Valiant and Victor. What a trio of breed bombers. See, we used to have a great history of building aircraft, didn't we? Simon, did see a replica Spitfire at Key Model live on something. That's cool. Indeed, they did. Ivo. Adam, I remember the operation to the Falkland Island bombing run. And it had to land in Argentina or Chile in the end. Most of the flight from the Ascension Isles were refueling setup. Oh, that stopped again. Unless that bit of track needs cleaning.
I know it does it with some locos, but maybe it's the loco itself.
No, it's doing it with the other one. Where's the torch gone, Rick? Where's that?
I'm going to say you were last to have.
And Mark's back. Welcome him back in, Mark. Pete, I know the American bomber pilots used to say, come here, the little friends, regarding the Mustangs engine. Favourite aircraft from the American side's got to be the P-51 Mustang. Tim, Nat then Hawk, the Red Arrows, Rob. So it must have been the Nat that I sat in, Tim. New Model Railway. The hairy what? Ah! Chris, that was Operation Blackbuck 2 fly mode. One had to land in Brazil and it was a bit diplomatic. That's too loud now. I'm fighting to talk over it. One of the landed rails, but it was a diplomatic hoo-ha. Anthony. Yeah, they did, but they also hated them because the bombers had to go away further than the fighters, which did not have a range. Yep, that's true. Operation Blackbuck, says Tom. Al. I lived less than a mile from Dover Castle. When I was young, 2 films were filmed here. The Battle of Britain and The Magnificent Men in the Flying Machines.
Oh, I love that film.
Lots of aircraft being chased by... Yeah.
I absolutely adore that film.
Thank you for that link. I'll take a look at that one afterwards, Paul. The house is looking great. Grace. Beat me to it, Chris. Paul Escate. I live near London Southend Airport and there's a preserved Vulcan there. They were testing the engines today. What a lovely... Oh, I'm jealous, Paul. Yes, the replacement aeromatic build and the adaptation of the Russian design planes, the Red Arrow's replacement. It's not going to be Russian. It's... Oh, where is it? Bear with me. Bear with me and I'll find it. Where is it? There we go. Yeah, I found it. It's a British firm, Aerialis, that, to win the deal to build the replacement for the Hawk. Decision has been made to fund 12 new aircraft, 9 for the Red Arrows and 3 operational spares. Don't turn it up, Chris.
That's going to get it past.
No, because otherwise you're going to do it every loop. It's going to speed down, it's going to make a load of noise. See? That's why I said go. Turn it down, please. More.
That's what I mean. I told Rob it's at 50.
Let me just copy and paste this one.
Oh,
Copy and paste that. Where are we? Anyway, what?
sorry.
Pete, yeah, with your Anthony, can't remember if they had drop tanks. Love Lancashire. Adam, I've sat in a lighting. By then it was well out of service, but I'm glad I was not a large person. I've sat in a lightning as well as a kid. Ivo, it's basically a Yak 130 with winglets. I've just seen someone hello Barnabas Junction. Have I missed you coming in, Jace? Tim saying it's built in Italy. How can they call it a British plane then? Don, the Russian bear is sweet. When I was in the Navy, they would send bears to fly over the ships. Both sides took pictures. I love the prop. The props are amazing on those, aren't they? Right, we've got about 15 minutes before Brian's live starts as well. Mad, messaged you, Rob. The East Midlands Aero Park above my house. Oh, you jammy git. Stuka, yeah, very fair one. That's another amazing bombing plane. Putin wants to blow us all up again. Oops, no, sorry, no apologies, no. Tom, I was once nearly taken out by a pair of A10s as I was driving along cliff roads. They appeared out of the hedge in front of me. I was so busy watching them, I nearly steered into a hedge. With the Typhoon pilots, I've been watching that Top Gun thing. 2 seconds.
That's got faster, even though we've not been there.
And they're tracking for their attacks. They actually they track vehicles going along. It's quite scary, you know, they're looking at you and they can blow you up. They flew about 60% power most of the time. They could do amazing sprints using only prop pitch control. Tom Houston, I've sat in a tornado. Yep, me too, Tom. Adam, it was an Irish recruiting show on Perth Inch. They had a Buccaneer. Oh, Buccaneer again. Another good one. Aaron, I was taken around a Ford Test Track rally sitting in a Rally 4 Puma back in 2001 when I worked as a contract computer programmer. Still got the photos. That's sweet. Chris, the Lightning was described by pilots as an enormous engine you strap a man with wings onto. Yes, they were. I know with Dad being when he was a fireman in the RAF, he used to talk about them all the time. Train or reel one, Tom? Jake's asking. Gotta go, guys. Yard work. Call us. No worries, Don. Thank you so much for popping in. You take care and hope to see you again. Adam, I missed the last flights in the Dakota flights out of Liqueurs. Hey ho. Oh. Alan, have you seen the vid when Britain nuked the USA twice during the 60s war games? It was a Vulcan that did it. Then 2 years later did it again. Yes! America actually didn't America actually turn around and say there's no way you'd get through, and the Vulcan did. I'm going to head off to get the steam locomotive. See you later on Brian's Waffle. No worries. Thank you, Simon. You take care, buddy. Mark, I've been flying in Chipmunks back when I was an air cadet. Also went gliding a few times. My granddad was a wireless op on the last Lancaster bomber. Sweet.
I've been gliding.
Do you know, all the kids that I took up to Sealand gliding, and not once did I go up. Not blooming once.
Idiot.
As an officer in the air cadets, and I didn't go gliding.
I was going to say.
I think I did see something about the last two of the Upsies Dark Skies. Ivo, for a TU-95, you have 4 times 12 to 15,000 horsepower about Jesus H.
Do you want to light that for it?
Typhoon beat the 35 in manoeuvres. Jace, full up with cold, sinuses are stuffed, head is strong. Oh, not good, Jace. Not good, mate. Chris, I looped the loop over my house in Scottish. No, okay.
Still on or stopped?
No, it's stopped. We're on off for 15 minutes anyway, so.
You've not turned it off. I'm going to say I thought I could hear it.
That's a pretty cool thing to do. I've been winched up in a Sea King and sat at the edge of the door in a Sea King, hovering over Trevor Bay for a while. That was awesome.
Yeah, and who was flying it?
Oh, he wasn't flying it when I was done.
Oh, I thought he was.
No, I tell a lie.
He was.
I don't know.
Oh, it's possible.
It's possible because no one ever said when he was flying the helicopter, for obvious reasons. No, I hope you feel better, Jace. That's not good. So what I'm going to do instead, if I go, which one was it? Oh, take that one out. Take that one out.
Some old school rice pudding.
Add. That one in. Now I can, if I do that, and we can go back to, for now we'll just go back to the model Rail Crewe post. Andy, see you at Brian's. Time for a dunny stop. No, cheers both. No worries, Andy. You take care, buddy. Adam, it's going around Jason. Pollen season, possibly. Paul Woods, man flu again, Jace. Pete, never been in a helicopter. What? I've been in helicopters, small, medium, large aircraft.
That's something I've never been in, actually.
Oh, the BC-10. That's a multi-capable aircraft as well. Passenger, fueler, you name it. That's retired now as well. Chris, my mate got rescued by a Sea King when he fell down a cliff at Tenby and ended up lying on his own leg. Ooh, not good. Now, William was passionate about, when he was working up here on the base with the Sea Kings, he was really passionate about the job. Sometimes a little too passionate. Mark, I loved it when I got a chance to go flying and gliding. We always visited an American airbase in Suffolk. That'll be Milden Hall, won't it, Mark? But I can't remember which one it was. I think it's Milden Hall. I'm pretty sure they had some A10s there. When Dad retired, he got medically retired from a fireman. He went to an MT driver, and he was in a big RAF truck with big RAF emblems all over it. He pulled up to the guard room at Milden Hall Place and had a gun put against his head. And then they were asking who he was. Well, hello. Richard, not good, Jason. Hope you feel better soon. Aaronville, I just had an easy day today. Just moved rhubarb plant in the garden. See you all good again soon on Brian's stream. No worries, Aaron. You take care, buddy. Roger, good evening all. I'll be sat outside of my rocking chair watching all the pretty girls go by and chatting to my neighbours. Oh, what bliss. Well, you've got us for about 7 minutes, Roger, and then everybody's going over to Brian's waffle time.
Oh yeah, it's that time of year from now, isn't it?
I won't. A10s can come to a stop using gun recoil. Yes, and everybody thinks the A10's gun. You're saying about the Lightning being an engine strapped. The A10 is basically a pilot sitting on top of a gun. Adam, something else, Chris. I saw a biplane, a modern one on Tuesday. No way, Adam. That's pretty cool. Okay, over to Brian's for a bit. See you all in a few. No worries, Anthony. Thank you for joining us tonight. It's much appreciated. Richard, I used to love seeing the VC-10 aircraft at Manchester Airport. Anthony, Alan Reynolds. I think RAF still use VC-10s. I think at North. I thought they'd been retired. I could be blatantly bleeding wrong, Alan. But that's an old aircraft.
See, I'm not doing much more, so it's up to you if you want to wind it down so people have got time to say get brewed and that.
Yeah, that's what we'll do actually. We'll if everybody says ta-ra now, that'll give everybody a chance to go and get a cup of tea, pop to the loo and everything, and then head over to Brian's. You've been in so many aircraft, Rob, but strangely managed never to get pushed out. No, they're waiting for you, Mav. I played 10-pin ball on an American airbase at Milton Hall and Lakenheath. I had to get my passport and pay in dollars. Yep. Mark, yeah, Milton Hall rings a bell, Rob. Was sometime in the late 80s, early 90s. Probably about the same time my dad was there then. Steve, saw the Vulcan's last flight at Eastbourne Airshow a few years ago now. I know, heartbreaking. Thanks for live RNG. See you at Brian's. Cheers, folks. See you all in a minute. The link, Roger, it's the link at the top of the chat. Will take you over to Brian's waffle time. Richard, I thought they were retired. Used to be refueling aircraft and transport aircraft. No, bless you, Grace, says Paul.
Thank you.
Mark, yeah, the BC-10s were... I could be wrong. They might still be using a few of them. I'm not sure. John Holly, thanks for another great live. Rob and Grace, see you all shortly on Brian's stream. Right, so we shall, if our resident Paul Woods do his timer. And this time, what I'm going to do is, if I remove that one and I put that one like that, we'll leave the model Rail Crewe page up there, and the link is at the top for Brian's chat. So we shall bid you all good night and thank you so much again for your support. You take care of yourselves. Catch you on the flip side.
Night, everyone.